Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
And Bowling Green and Hermann getting ready to do battle in this championship game.
And before we get to that, Mark, let's announce the girls' all-tournament team. They made that announcement from Montgomery County, making the team Renee Finke and Taylor Flake. From Clopton, Megan Harrelson. New Haven, Mackenzie Wilson. Fulton, was it Kayana Gaines, I think Kayana Gaines. It's Kayana. And then the MVP of the tournament was Herman's Quincy Erickson. So congratulations to each and all who made the tournament. All-tournament team will have the boys for you, of course, following this matchup.
Introductions about to be made. I think they are going to play an anthem before this game as well.
You think?
I don't know.
Mark, I ate so much in the hospitality room this week. I'm really hoping not, because I'm going to have a little trouble getting up from behind this.
At least you have a little room to scoot out from behind the table. I can't do it.
Yeah, but it takes almost like trying to walk down a ramp for me to get out from behind the table.
We know how good you are at that.
Yeah, apparently I don't walk down ramps very well either. So, but again, want to thank Montgomery County. The tech guy was coming over and kind of helping us a little bit here with some technical issues, so hopefully we got all that taken care of, because, internet never lets you down at all.
Never.
And appreciate, the hospitality Montgomery County has given to us all week long. They do a great job all week. We may give Adam Falloon a hard time, but he would have it no other way. Trust me.
Does that mean we're giving credit to Rochelle, or?
Well, we always give credit to Rochelle.
Is that how it works? Okay.
That is. Because, when everything is running correctly, there's a woman behind it telling a man what to do. That's a theory I'm going with.
I'm just going to sit here and be quiet.
No.
They are going right to the introduction. So apparently the anthem from before the third place game is going to be good enough for tonight. So introductions being made right now. We'll take a quick break, come back with your tip-off next on Eagle 102.
County Market in Louisiana is there for you when life is crazy. While you're chasing your favorite sports teams throughout the season, remember County Market has hot and ready meals at their deli and fresh sweets in the bakery. County Market in Louisiana wishes all the area teams the best of luck this season.
It's good to aim high, and sports can help children reach their goals. Join Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green and Farm Mutual Insurance in supporting local athletes. Be sure to catch all the action this sports season. Pike County Mutual Insurance salutes young local athletes and wishes them well. And they look forward to protecting these young adults with strong insurance coverage during what is sure to be a bright future. Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, Family Drug, and Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice.
Gavin Dieter's being introduced, and now George Niemeyer. And all the introductions have been made. It's time to play some basketball for a tournament championship here at Montgomery County.
And let's remind folks you can, of course, catch us online at KJFMeagle102.net. We hopefully have the video link up and going. If it says it's up and going, I'm saying, don't be surprised. We mentioned before a few little internet glitches going on. So if it glitches every now and again, we'll get it back up and going for you. And, of course, if you want the audio only, because you really enjoy just picturing the game in your mind, just click the link below that says listen to audio only, or hopefully you've got us tuned in to 102.1.
We got your bases covered. George Niemeyer jumping center against Trent Anderson, 6'5" against 6'4", and somehow 6'4" is taller.
Yeah, and that's what I was looking at, too. I was like, I'm pretty sure George is looking over his head, but, whatever makes him feel better.
Yeah. Waiting for the music to stop, and the referee comes in from the far side. Same crew as the ladies' championship
Which
game.
Which could make this even more fun, Mark.
Yeah.
Matthew Lillard's about to throw it up in the air.
Yeah, the guy from Scream.
Yeah.
Or Shaggy, whichever.
Sure. I like the Shaggy.
Yeah.
He may have enjoyed a few Scooby snacks if that's what his calls are off a little bit.
Yeah. Zoinks, yo. Well, you have to come back with the Jinkies or something. Come on.
I know.
Here's Michael Starks with it to Austin Callahan. Callahan goes baseline, loses it out of bounds to Hermann. 20 seconds gone, and a turnover on Bowling Green's first possession. Up the floor with it is Trent Anderson. Anderson stops at center court over to the far side for Carter Haymeyer. Haymeyer now for Chase McKaig. He was actually a last-second replacement in the starting five. That goes out of bounds back to Bowling Green.
Back-to-back turnovers to start this basketball game, Mark. Everybody's excited. Don't forget, championship night broadcast sponsors include Ann Lane Boutique, Bouquet Floors, Carol Rose's Bridal, Cozy Sea Campgrounds, and State Farm Paul Shoe Card Agent.
With it on the far side is Starks. He takes it out front. Now to Gavin Dieters. Bowling Green in their home whites, trimmed in red and black. Hermann in their road blues, a very classic-looking uniform. And off the glass and in is Cameron Worley. So Bowling Green strikes first. And it'll be Holden Ash taking it up the floor. Bounce pass for Carter Haymeyer. Haymeyer back up top now. And to the near side, here's a three ball. That's off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Michael Starks. Starks across the center stripe. Callahan knocked off the ball, and it's taken away by Trent Anderson. Back on the offensive are the Bearcats. Bearcats to the hoop, and that shot off the glass by Anderson is good. Trent Anderson cut through the lane, sidestepped a man, and put it in for the first two of the night for the Bearcats. Dieters gets it across the line to Niemeyer, all alone down low. Callahan can't hit. Niemeyer, the putback, no, but a foul will send George Niemeyer to the line to shoot a pair.
And I tell you what, Austin's shot just went high off the backboard, and it was Niemeyer who came flying in to get that rebound and was put himself in a good position for the putback. They say the bucket was good, but I didn't think it
didn't
went
go in unless they called a goaltend. Now they took it off the board.
Okay. Well, but the referee in their defense, the referee did say that the bucket was good. So, no, instead George Niemeyer is going to get 2 free throws. And we're waiting for him to put up on the scoreboard who they called the foul on.
6:15 to go in the opening quarter, and the first shot from Niemeyer is off the back iron and out. A little flat on that one. They still don't have it on the board.
Well, I feel like the scorekeepers down below are looking for...
There it is. Holden Nash picked up the personal. Neither shot was good. It goes out of bounds back to Hermann. Oh, no, there's a foul. Starks picks it up, and they need to keep him out of foul trouble. He's been in foul trouble each of the first 2 games.
Well, and that's going to be key here. Mark, we saw it in the last game where these referees called the first half extremely tight, but then let the teams play in the second.
Yeah.
So if they can just get through the first half, I think we'll be okay.
Ball goes to the floor. Unable to pick it up was Starks. Haymeyer has it. Ball taken away by Cameron Worley. Worley trying to get fouled by his number counterpart, Trent Anderson. Both wear 23. Free throw line, good spin move, shot up. That one's no good, and the rebound. Starks was pushed out of the way in midair, no call. And Hermann comes away with it. Here's McKaig from the top of the key, a 3, no good. And Callahan the rebound, he gets it to Gavin Dieters. Dieters going to try and go coast to coast. He's short on the shot, put back Niemeyer, no. And on the rebound, it's picked up by Trent Anderson.
Well, it looks like Trent Anderson's going to be one of the key players for the Bobcats to really have to block out down there underneath the basket.
Bobcats are getting position, then getting pushed out of the way once they go in the air. They haven't called it yet. To the near side, they bounce it into Phillips. He takes it back to McKaig. McKaig at the point to the near side for Boyd Phillips. Up top, 3. That one's good. Holden Ash gives Hermann their first lead of the night, 5-2. Here's Dieters with it in the backcourt for Bowling Green. Couple of stutter steps, now gives up his dribble and has to get it to Cameron Worley. Worley gets across the line in time. Drops it off for Callahan, now Starks, now Dieters. Gavin calls out the play, goes to Michael Starks on the far side. Michael for Cameron Worley, now for Gavin Dieters. Dieters angles to his right, now back to his left.
2-3 zone set up by Hermann.
Now Starks has it near side. Tried to get it to Worley. It's out of bounds. And last touch by Carter Haymeyer. Seth Hackman into the ball game. He'll replace Trent Anderson. So 6'3" replaces 6'5" on paper. And here's Dieters with it. Gavin angles to the far side, now back to the near side. Matched up against Carter Haymeyer. Goes to Worley. Worley back for Dieters. He goes through the lane. Shot off to the right just a tad and picked up by Boyd Phillips. Hermann will set the offense. Here's McKeag. On the far point, back to the near side for Boyd Phillips. Phillips gives it to Holden Ash, now to the far side for McKeag again. Chase. Now they go baseline. Shot partially blocked, and Callahan comes away with it. To Starks. Michael across the line. To Dieters. Dieters hands it off to Michael. Michael now for Cameron Worley. Worley tries to go through the lane. He can't get it to hit. And away with it is McKeag. He goes in 1-on-2 and can't get the ball through. Rebound by Niemeyer, gets it to Callahan, and he hands it off to Dieters in the offensive end. Bowling Green doing a good job coming back.
They are. They're really getting up and down the court. And unfortunately for them, though, Herman's pretty well keeping pace. So the fast break isn't quite as easy.
To Callahan on the far side. Austin.
But I like how patient the Bobcats are being with their offensive possessions.
Dieters can't hit from just inside three, and Hackman picks it up. Now to Holden Ash. Almost a sentence. Holden Ash.
No kidding.
Wouldn't that be an earn? Yeah. Turnaround shot and a foul going to be whistled on Niemeyer as he tried to get in for the block.
That was our Biv Veach Call Your Funeral Home joke of the night.
Yeah. Minute 58 to go in the first quarter. 5-2, and at the line is Seth Hackman. And his first shot is good. First point we've had in a while. Very low-scoring first quarter.
And this kind of how it went with Fulton, though, as well. The Bowling Green Fulton game, didn't Bowling Green get out to like a 7-point lead or something crazy
they
like
that?
They
led 8-0 after one. Got it to 9, I believe, before Fulton finally put one in. And then it was back and forth from there. He hits them both, and it's 7-2. The low scoring does play right into Bowling Green's hands.
It does. And I noticed that once Hermann got down here on their offensive side of things, they kind of slowed things down too. So it's almost like we hurry up to wait.
Mm-hmm. Here's Starks with it. Angles far side from just inside three. He takes a shot and unable to hit. Bowling Green just cold right now.
I say the buckets just aren't dropping for them. They've got nice, good looks.
And that one is out of bounds clean. Haymeyer's pass goes all the way to the Montgomery girls' locker room. It got returned. And here comes Dieters slowly up the floor with 1:25 to play in the quarter.
Half-court man-to-man defense from Hermann.
Starks into the corner for Callahan. Now back out to Gavin Dieters. Far side for Cameron Worley. Cam gives it back to Gavin. 1:08 to play in the quarter. Here's Starks to the near side for Niemeyer. Now back to Dieters. Gavin goes around the perimeter and drops it back off for Callahan. To Starks again. The look wasn't there, so instead of forcing a shot, they gather again and try and reset. Far side for Dieters. Dieters for Worley. Down to 40 seconds. Back to Callahan. Callahan to Worley. Worley just outside the top of the key. He's going to drive, and he's fouled.
And that's exactly what he was looking for. You don't go into an area where there's 3 or 4 defensive guys surrounding the block thinking you're going to make it to the basket without getting fouled.
Hackman picks up the personal, his first. Comes with 29.1 seconds to go, and the shot rims out.
Bowling Green kind of struggling from the free throw. They're 0 for 3 so far tonight.
And they haven't hit since the first basket of the game. A 7-0 run by Hermann ended with that shot. Make it 7-3 on the scoreboard. 28 seconds remain in the first quarter. Up the floor with it is Carter Haymeyer. Haymeyer, center of the lane to Parker Anderson. Shot wasn't there for him. Again, trying to take it through the key. Nothing there. Spin move. Kick.
Green Insurance Agency. You'll be provided with need. Contact Fred Carlson at Bowling Green Insurance to discuss how PRF can help manage your risk. NAU Country Insurance Company is an equal opportunity provider.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
10-3 after the opening 8 minutes. It's Hermann leading Bowling Green here in the championship of the Montgomery County Invitational. Mark Fronick, Marion Eberhardt.
And Mark, I have to admit, the first quarter not quite going the way I had expected it to. Of course, Bowling Green seems to be a little cold in their shooting so far tonight. Well, hopefully they'll heat up.
And I think that was the only thing that was surprising is that they came out cold shooting. I think they still controlled the pace. They played good defense. I mean, they only gave up 10 points in the quarter and only trail by 7. So definitely not out, but they got to start shooting the ball a little bit better. And a blocking foul on Callahan. He tried to get up and set himself, but he wasn't quite set when the contact was initiated. So he picks up his first personal with 7:40 to play in the first half. Both teams with 3 team fouls, and at the line is Trent Anderson. And the first half of a 1-and-1 was no good, so Bowling Green gets it back. Niemeyer the rebound, now Dieters on the offensive end. To Starks. Bowling Green very deliberate. Starks to the hoop, and he goes off the glass and in. Michael Starks.
Well, there you go now. The Bobcats looking to make a little bit of a run back here.
To the near side. And back up top for McCaig. McCaig to Anderson, Parker Anderson. And to McCaig again at the point. To Trent Anderson. Anderson looking for a little room. Tried to get a pass down low. And Starks is fouled on his way up the floor. Parker Anderson, 6'3" freshman, going to pick up the personal. 12-5, 14 foul against the Bearcats. Hermann won the ladies' championship. They don't want to be selfish, right? Have Bowling Green win the men's. What am I talking about? Everyone wants to be selfish when it comes to championships. And away from the ball, a foul against the Bobcats, and it's going to be on George Niemeyer.
And that's his second.
And that'll draw Matt McDonald off the bench to take George's spot.
The nice thing is when George and Matthew change in and out, there's not much height loss there, if any.
No, especially with the hair.
I was going to say, the only thing that's gained is Matthew has a lot more hair.
Yeah, exactly. Ball tipped and stolen. Worley tipped it. Dieters completed the steal. Now Worley with it in the corner. Trying to find somebody. Gives it to Starks. Starks tries to go baseline. He goes off the glass a little too hard. And the rebound pulled down by Trent Anderson. Up the floor are the Bearcats. Here's Parker Anderson. Keep wanting to call Trent and Parker the Parker brothers, but they're the Anderson brothers, I believe. With it on the far side is Holden Ash. Ash gets it to Parker Anderson. His shot cut it a little too fine off the glass. And the rebound pulled down by McDonald for Bowling Green. Here's Worley off the glass and in.
Give him 5 on the night, and all of a sudden it's down to a 5-point lead for Hermann with 5:42 to go here in the half.
12-7 is the Bearcat advantage. And with it is Trent Anderson. Trent over to the far side for Holden Ash. Now for Parker Anderson. They work it down low off the glass. Nice pass, nice finish for Trent Anderson.
His first 2 points of the night.
5:12 to go here in the first half. Here's Worley. Cameron Worley to the far side, drops it off for Michael Starks. Starks, free throw line, kicks it out. Dieters going to try and drive the lane. His little hook shot is no good. Batted back to Starks, and he's going to go to the line. Good job by Matt McDaniel he couldn't pull it down, but he tipped it to a teammate.
That's right. Right.
Starks able to draw the contact, and it's the second foul on Parker Anderson.
While he's at the line, I want to thank Paul Schuchard, State Farm Agent, and Carol Rose's Bridal, along with Cozy Sea Campgrounds, all sponsors of Championship Night Basketball here on Eagle 102.
Michael at the line for one more. He missed the first. Matt McDaniel slapping hands with the official after that first one. Did he come in like it was a 1-and-1? I'm guessing so.
Probably so.
Rebound Boyd Phillips as Starks misses them both. Up the floor with it is Holden Nash over to the far side. Now back up top and around to Chase McKeag. McKeag to Holden Nash. He didn't have the three he was looking for. Bryson Heidecker into the ball, or Braden rather, Heidecker into the ball game for Bowling Green. There was a Bryson, right?
Yes, it was his older brother.
Just making sure I'm not making up stuff.
I understand that problem all day long. A 1-2-2 zone for the Bobcats with McDaniel and Worley down low. Actually, they kind of transitioned from a 3-2 to a 1-2-2.
And a three for Holden Nash extends this lead to 10. 17-7, 4:11 to go in the half. Over to the far side, Starks. Bowling Green needs a little run here. Heidecker to the near side for Gavin Dieters. Now has it on the far side. Cam Worley is fouled by Carter Haymeyer. Non-shooting foul. And just the team's fifth. 3:45 to play. Starks on the far point, hands it off for Cameron Worley to Gavin Dieters. Dieters angles to the right, will take the three, and that one is good. It rattled down.
Gavin Dieters with his first tray of the night brings it back within 7 with 3:30 to go here in the half.
Bounce pass into the corner for Anderson. Anderson back out, and they'll work it all the way to the center circle for number 2, Chase McKeag. McKeag, a 5'9" senior. To Carter Haymeyer. Now for Boyd Phillips, and it's taken. And another foul whistle. This one's on Chase McKeag.
Probably ought to let people know that we do have Bowling Green fans sitting in front of us. Just so we know when it gets loud. That's all I'm saying.
But what a job by the sophomore Heidecker in his limited time in tonight.
Yes, I believe his brother Bryson graduated last year, so
yeah,
we're not even that far off.
Near side for Starks. 3:02, and we've got a whistle. And an offensive foul away from the ball.
And the way they're calling on Matthew McDaniel. His first. Team sixth.
Obviously, they've spotted something that Bowling Green's doing down low because they've gotten both Niemeyer and now McDaniel for fouls away from the ball on inbound plays. Here's Haymeyer, works it to McKeag. McKeag up top. Here's a three. Top of the key and good. It is a three. I think the official that was supposed to be watching his feet was talking to McCann.
Possibly.
Because I really thought he was on the line.
Back to a 10-point lead. The largest match is the largest of the night with 2:30 to go here in the first half. Hermann on top.
Here's Worley. He's going to try and drive baseline. Wasn't there, so he pulls back. Tries it again, and a foul.
Little hand check foul.
Yeah, that one was light. And a 1-and-1 coming. I think it's going to be on Boyd Phillips. It is his first.
And since, as you mentioned, since Cameron Worley back to the free throw line for a 1-and-1, as Gavin Dieters comes over to talk with Coach McCann. While we're waiting, also want to thank Ann Lane Boutique and Bouquet Florist for being sponsors of championship basketball tonight here on Eagle 102.
Well, everyone on this officiating crew has a funny face that they make.
Yeah, I feel like we need to cue up that song.
It was I finally saw the third guy make one. The guy that looks like Matthew Lillard, the bald guy. They both have
yes,
pretty
animated faces. Is what we're gonna go with.
We'll say we'll go that way.
Hey, by the way, nice student sections tonight. Bowling Green's doing a blackout student section. Hermann is on the other end, actually closest to us, on the other side of the gym, where Bowling Green's at the far side away from us.
Here's Anderson, and away from the ball again. It's going to be on number 24, Seth Hackman, a 6'3" sophomore.
And that is his second of the night. 1:49 to go here in the half. Don't forget, we've got your Cellular and Satellite Center halftime report coming up here in a little bit.
10-point game, 20-10 in favor of the Bearcats here in the second quarter. Starks back to Dieters. He wanted to take the three. Out to defend it was Holden Nash, so he backs up all the way to the center circle. Now for Starks. Starks will go to the top of the key. Now give it to Dieters. Gavin over to the far side. Here's Callahan. Callahan back up for Dieters. Boy, they're quick out to defend that three.
And Cameron Worley just got caught on a little push. He was trying to create a little bit of space, and he got busted.
Did it right in front of the officials, so you're not going to get away with too many of those. We're down to 1:13 to go in the second quarter.
And Cameron's reminding the official nicely, in a very polite young man way, that he has a hold of my jersey. I need to get him off of me.
Yeah, exactly. They make a move. Ooh. All sorts of contact down low. The three ball is no good. The rebound pulled down by Callahan. One touch tap pass to Dieters. He's on the move. Didn't like what he saw. Gets it to Worley for three. Top of the key and good.
Ooh, nothing but net. That was beautiful.
Cameron Worley makes it a 7-point game again. 42 seconds to go in the quarter. All sorts of movement down low. Holden Nash over to the far side with 33 on the clock.
Bobcats back to a man-to-man defense.
Seth Hackman. Hackman over to the far side for Haymeyer. Haymeyer up top for Phillips. Now into the corner for Hackman again. As we're down to 18 seconds. Hand in his face. He takes a three. It's short. Rebound was saved, but taken by Bowling Green. Starks got it. Up to Callahan. And before the shot, Austin is fouled.
That's okay. He's going to get to go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1 anyways. That's the ninth team foul for Hermann.
One more before the double bonus. If we get there, only 10.3 seconds to go in the first half. Shot for Callahan is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Trent Anderson. Anderson trying to go coast to coast, and he will get two more on the board to stretch this to a 9-point lead as the half-court attempt by Dieters hits the front iron and goes out. 22-13. Bowling Green trailing Hermann after two quarters from the championship game of the 2019 Montgomery County Invitational on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Hi, this is Kelsey Henderson, RN Case Manager for Pike County Home Health. Pike County Home Health offers a variety of services from skilled nursing to rehabilitation therapies. Home health is covered 100% by Medicare, and we accept most forms of insurance. Our caregivers work with your doctor and design a plan of care specifically for your needs and abilities. Our goal is to help you take control of your treatment, prevent future declines in your health, and improve your safety at home. If you have any questions or home health needs, please contact us at 573-324-2111 or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green. We've got something for everybody's budget. Everything from $1,000 all the way up to $35,000. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. If you're looking for a particular vehicle and you don't see it on the lot or the website, let me know, and I'll do my best to find it for you. Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
Eolia Landscape Supply is more than just mulch and decorative rock. They carry a variety of seasonal items as well. Now's the time to go find that live Christmas tree. Eolia Landscape can help make those memories that last a lifetime. Eolia Landscape Supply, 290 North Old Highway 61 in Eolia.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Well, Bowling Green shot a lot better in the second quarter, but they still need to get more shots off, I think. They need to find something to open up that three-point shooting because Worley has drained one. They've gotten two. They just need to get open for more of them. They want that three badly here tonight.
They do, but based on the stats I just figured out, maybe we should concentrate on making our free throws. We were 1 for 6 compared to Hermann's 2 for 3. Add 5 more points to the score, and it's a lot closer game. We're only a 4-point difference. So really need to focus. The only person who's made their free throw tonight is Cameron Worley. So Bowling Green really needs to take time and concentrate at the free throw line because we know that there's a very good chance that could be a deciding factor late in the basketball game.
Well, and I think they've scouted the Bobcats. They know who the free throw shooters are for this team. So I don't know if we're going to get the guys like the Worleys of the world up to the line as much as we'd like in the second half of this one. But 22-13, a 9-point game is not insurmountable.
Oh, no.
I like they seem to find something with Michael Starks when he started cutting the lane. He did it really successfully once, but you got to give credit to Hermann.
Yes.
They're just getting. There's always someone in front of the ball and making it very hard to get looks inside or out so far in this ball game.
Well, and that's one of the other things is Bowling Green's going to have to. I think you touched on it a little bit. They're going to have to pull their defense out a little bit and shut down Holden Ash. You know, he's already had 3 threes here in this basketball game. You're going to have to shut him down. And now whether that's going to be a double team, I'm not sure exactly what the plan there is, but he's the one that you're going to have to watch. He has done the mass majority of their scoring. He leads with 11 points. Cam Worley leads Bowling Green with 8 points. So, again, the difference is behind the arc.
Yeah, and get something out there in Ash. Burn him. How about that?
That's right.
22-13 after 2 quarters. We have a full look at the scoring numbers after this on the Cellular and Satellite Center halftime report on Eagle 102.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hello, everyone. This is Mark Gooden from Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy. On behalf of the officers, directors, and staff, we would like to extend our holiday greetings. May the warmth and cheer of the holiday season keep you and your loved ones safe and healthy. We sincerely appreciate your business and look forward to serving you in the new year. Merry Christmas from Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown bank since 1887. Member FDIC.
Old Tops Pawn Shops has a wide variety of guns, jewelry, tools, and are overstocked on TVs. Don't forget to check out their computers and gaming systems. Old Tops Pawn Shop, Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Eolia Landscaping Supply, Meyer Implement in Calumet, Missouri.
Bowling Green ready to come out of the locker room. Hermann also on their way back to the floor for the second half of this ball game. Again, action tonight. Scores of the third place game for the ladies went to Fulton, 44-41. It was Fulton over Montgomery County in the boys' third place game, 58-53. The ladies' championship went to Hermann, 61-45 over Montgomery County. So Montgomery can't be happy. A couple of losses here tonight. The all-tournament team for the ladies, it was Renee Finke and Taylor Flake from Montgomery County, Clopton, Megan Harrelson, New Haven's Mackenzie Wilson, Fulton's Kiana Gaines, and the MVP from Hermann, Quincy Erickson. So congratulations to those ladies, and they'll name the all-tournament team for the men following the second half action, the final horn of this ball game. 22-13, and you mentioned the top scores. What else do we have going on that score sheet through the first two?
Well, I tell you what, rebounding-wise, both teams pretty much tit for tat there. Bowling Green 9 rebounds, Bowling Green 10 rebounds. Hermann has 9. As far as steals, about 2 each. Turnover-wise, Hermann did lead that one. They have 5 turnovers to Bowling Green's 2, and that is in the half. So a very clean basketball game being played. The only thing for Bowling Green is the shots just need to fall. They're taking they have the opportunities. They're putting it up. It's not like they're not even, it's not like they're just holding the ball. They're actually taking those opportunities. That's just not falling for them. So let's hope it was a curse on that end on the basket.
Fouls away from the ball seem to be an issue for both teams through the first 2 quarters as well. We'll see if they loosen things up a little bit like they did in the girls' championship game. The refs called it tight in the first 2 quarters and let them play in the second half of the ball game. So we'll see if that happens again here. 22-13, Hermann leads Bowling Green in the men's championship game after the first half of action here from the 2019 Montgomery County Invitational on Eagle 102.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
If you are in the market for a car, whether you're looking for a new or used vehicle, make sure you visit Bowling Green Chevrolet. Their selection will surprise you with prices that can't be beat. Bowling Green Chevrolet is just off Highway 61 at the South Bowling Green exit. Once you get there, you'll see why Bowling Green Chevrolet is the #1 dealership in the area. Check it out for yourself. Bowling Green Chevrolet, where you'll always feel at home.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Ingram Plumbing, Bowling Green Pharmacy, and Mid-America Auto and Towing.
All comes down to this second half. Bowling Green and Hermann for the championship of the 2019 Montgomery County Invitational. Mark Fronick, Marianne Everhart. 22-13, Bowling Green trails, but they'll have the ball to start the second half.
It looks like we've got the same starting 5 out there from each team.
Yes, true.
I have to double check myself, Mark. It's been a long week.
And it'll be Starks inbounding to Dieters, and we're underway in the second half. And Starks floats through the lane, and his shot's no good. And the rebound off of Anderson, picked up by Phillips. And here comes Hermann up the floor.
Bowling Green continuing to stay in that man-to-man defense, and George Niemeyer gets in there, gets a steal.
And then he's tripped.
He's tripped. I can't tell you that it was on purpose, but that was a nice steal by George.
Carter Haymeyer, 5'6" senior, charged with the personal. And the clock running again. First foul of the second half. His second. Worley gives it to Starks as they run a little weave here across the top of the perimeter. Back to Dieters. Dieters gives it to Starks. Starks traveled.
That's not the way you want to start the second half.
Couple of empty possessions. And gives it back to Hermann. 39 seconds into the third quarter.
Still 22-13 our score. Hermann on top.
Almost another steal as that one hit Callahan right in the chops.
And see, that's what he gets for being a quarterback. He wasn't prepared to receive it.
Well,
I know.
He was a receiver most of the season.
I know. I figured if I set that up, you'd be able to throw that right back in my face.
Yep.
Couldn't help it. It was easy going there.
Back the other way, Carter Haymeyer hit him right in the numbers.
Oh.
That shot, no good, but a foul.
Oh, come on. The kid took like 6 NBA steps, which is even better.
But they're going to call the third foul on George.
On George Niemeyer, that's right. Oh, see, okay. I had the fan to the left of me. Glad to know I'm not blind.
And at the line is the Walker, Holt Nash, and he misses the first free throw, and Niemeyer will check out, replaced by McDaniel.
Well, the good news is the jinx on the end that Hermann's on seems to have started.
Yeah, we'll have to check that rim after
the
night's over. That shot's good, so they extend it to a 10-point advantage.
Still their largest lead of the night. That matches their largest lead of the night. So it's not like this game has gotten completely out of control at any point.
Dieters drops it off for Starks. Starks back to Gavin. Gavin has it stripped, and we're going to have a foul called on Carter Haymeyer. They didn't loosen up on the whistles.
No. I feel like that they felt they didn't get enough whistles in the first half, so they got a quota to meet.
All right. McDaniel back to Dieters. And away from the ball again. Is it McDaniel?
It's going to be McDaniel. So there's something those big boys underneath are doing that the referees do not like.
Especially him. He's the one that's called all of those away from the ball. 6:45 to play in the third. Bowling Green needs to stop to stay within 10. And almost got a steal. Now almost a double dribble. Now it's taken away. And then taken back. Worley had it taken away from him, and a timeout taken by Hermann with 6:30 to play in the third quarter. The Bearcats lead the Bobcats 23-13 here in the third quarter from the Montgomery County Invitational on Eagle 102.
Stop by Mike's Tire and Service Center for their fall oil change special. It's a 6-quart Haviland oil change. Conventional for only $30. Synthetic for only $50. Mike's Tire and Service Center in Bowling Green.
It's that special time of year when the snow starts to fall and you see the twinkle of lights decorating homes around town. During this holiday season, People's Bank & Trust wants to remind you to take time out from the hustle and bustle to cherish the moments you spend with your family and friends and remember the spirit of the season. From all of us at People's Bank & Trust, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. People's Bank & Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Hinky Construction, Midwest Pest Professionals, and Perkins Electrical Services.
After the timeout, McKeag with it for the Bearcats over to the far side for Haymeyer. Haymeyer has it tipped by Callahan, but gets it back. They could have called a foul there. He hooked Callahan away from the ball. And from the top of the key, that three ball's no good. And then
Cameron Worley with the rebound, and then I believe he's going to be fouled. He is.
By Boyd Phillips.
And that's his second.
Pretty fortunate. It didn't take much to knock down Cam on that one. He was already off balance.
A good gust of wind would have got him.
That gust of wind was named Boyd Phillips this time. And he picks up the personal. Now Starks with it for the Bobcats. Back to Dieters. Gavin hands it off for Cameron Worley. From behind the free throw line, that one rims out. McDaniel, the putback, that's no good. Another putback for Starks. That one just a little too much touch.
So again, there was two missed opportunities just on putbacks, and coming away with the rebound was was Hermann.
That one out of bounds. It's going to stay with Hermann. I think McDonald's was almost a pass off glass because
I like to use that. I like those assists.
I don't think he thought there was any way that was going to go down. He was just trying to keep the play going. But Starks just had a bad break off the iron. That one tipped. Oh, they're going to call Callahan.
Well, kind of look at like the defensive thing. Callahan's hand was in his back. It's almost like pass interference.
Well, can we challenge?
I mean, we could if somebody would give us, hey, Marky Niemeyer's got a red scarf on. We could borrow it and throw it out there.
Hey, we got the replay. Hermann with it again after the inbound. And they set the offense. Here's Holden Ash. Ash out to McCaig. Chase McCaig. For Anderson. Anderson to the far side for Boyd Phillips. Phillips into the corner. And coming out with it is Hackman. Hackman gives it to McCaig. He'll try the three. That one's off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Michael Starks for Bowling Green. He takes it ahead, and a foul on the way to the hoop.
And that's going to be on Chase McCaig.
As he got into Gavin Dieters.
That'll be his second.
And already 7 fouls called in the first 3 minutes of this second half.
So we haven't even played a half a minute yet. Or half a quarter. Jeez.
McDaniel gets it to Dieters off the inbound, and another foul as Cameron Worley went sliding across the floor.
But they're going to call that on Holden Ash, which will be his third.
Wasn't Holden, he was pushing.
That's right.
And Starks to trigger the inbound play. Down by 10. To the far side, it's Worley. Worley, and another foul.
And Worley is getting on Holden Ash again. That's going to be 4 for him. And I think Hermann's coach is about to come unglued.
Ash hit the floor hard, but he was the one that initiated the contact, and he'll come out of this game. 6-team foul against the Bearcats here in the second half, and we've only played 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
Well, that's good news for Bowling Green if they can get their free throw shooting under control.
Dieters dumps it off, goes to the floor, picked up by McDaniel to kick it out. Here's Callahan with it, over to Cameron Worley. Worley between the legs, puts up the high arcing three, and it's good.
Oh, and it's beautiful again.
23-16, Bowling Green trailing Hermann. Back the other way is Haymeyer. Haymeyer works against Starks. Now for Chase McCaig. McCaig.
I was going to say, I can tell you what, you can tell with Worley, he spent all summer traveling, working on his basketball game, traveled all across the United States playing in different tournaments, and I think that is really showing here in this tournament.
Boyd Phillips. And we're going to have a foul on Gavin Dieters.
His first, so.
4th team foul against the Bobcats.
While we do a switch in and out, I want to thank Paul Schuchard, State Farm Agent in Bowling Green, Carol Rose's Bridal, Cozy Sea Campground, Bouquet Florist, and Lane Boutique, all sponsors of championship basketball tonight here on Eagle 102.
Inbounding is Parker Anderson. Running out of time, and now a foul going to be whistled on Worley, and going through the bench was Chase McCaig.
So that'll be Cam's second foul, and now we've basically even fouls back up.
11 fouls whistled.
I don't know whether the Bowling Green knows this or not. They didn't have to try and even things out for them. I know they're being nice guys and all, but no need.
How about we try and even up the score?
Yeah, let's focus on that, boys.
In the backcourt, here's Haymeyer across the line to Anderson. That's Parker. Up top for Seth Hackman. Hackman to the near side. They try and work it in the middle to get it to Anderson, and he's fouled. Ooh, that was well after the shot, but they...
And they're going to call it on Gavin Dieters again.
They're going to let him shoot. If there was contact, it was on the way back down.
So Hermann's still leading this one 23-16. 3:46 to go here in the third quarter. 2 free throw shots on the way.
And the shot is no good. So it remains 23-16, 3:46 to go. Both teams with 6 fouls.
So basically what you've missed so far here in the second half, if you're just joining us, Holden Ash has a free throw and Cameron Worley has a three-point shot. That's the only scoring that you've missed.
And McDaniel the rebound off the second miss to Dieters. And 12 fouls.
And 12 fouls.
Split evenly now. Here's Michael Starks with it. Starks gets it to Worley. Worley to the hoop. He lays it in. Here come the Bobcats.
Give Worley 13 on the night.
We were hoping for another 20-point night. It might take a 25-point night to get it done tonight. With it is Anderson. That's Trent. Gets it to Parker Anderson. Now it's at the top for a 3 ball. That's no good. I think it was tipped to the near side, and Starks tracks it down. Michael to Cameron Worley. Worley waves a man out of the way. Looking for a little room. Gives it off to Michael Starks on the near point. And a blocking foul. Whistled on Carter Haymeyer, number 4 for Herman, and it'll be 1-1.
And that'll be number 4 for him.
They're going to run out of guys here. 2:50 to play in the third.
It should be a 1-1. That was a 17 foul. There we go. Now they're getting set up.
Unbelievable. I've never seen 1-1 this early.
Well,
and both teams to be right there.
Yeah. And we continue with the spectacular free throw shooting.
Misses the first, so he doesn't earn the second. Back the other way are the Bearcats. In the near corner with it is Phillips. Try to work it inside, and it's knocked out of bounds by Matt McDaniel.
I tell you what, he got out there. He just happened to have a foot on that out of bounds line when he tried to slap the ball back off of the Herman player.
It's a slap in the back from Cameron Worley. Good job. Let's do it again. And now a late foul call on Starks. Goodness.
That's only his second, but it's going to send Trent Anderson back to the free throw line.
That surprised everybody when the whistle went. And now the official's going to call in.
The team captains.
One player from each team to maybe calm this down a little bit.
Well, and that was my comment I was going to make a little bit earlier. I'm sure they're calling this close to keep it from getting out of hand.
But I don't understand. These teams have no history.
No, well, they're just both passionate. We'll go with that. But at the same time, you got to let them play at some point.
Yeah. First shot, good. He earns the second. Makes it 24-18. 6-point game, 2:37 to play in the third quarter. One more shot for Trent Anderson. And he hit them both. I'm tasting something. I think it's a 3 ball.
Think so? From Worley?
I'm not going to make predictions that bold. I mean, he'd be the prime candidate, but...
Yeah, they kind of have him off.
And the shot no good.
Stark's going to go back to the line. He's going to get to shoot 2. And that is the third foul on Chase McKay.
Maybe that's a made free throw. I'm tasting. Maybe it wasn't a 3 ball
Either
at
way,
all.
you're tasting some points. How about that? That's all we really need.
Rims out the first.
Hey, remember the other night when I said that if they didn't start making free throws, some kids were going to have to shoot some free throws in practice?
Yeah.
I think they're about to spend a whole game shooting, or a whole practice shooting free throws.
He made the second one.
And it worked just like it did with Logan Hall.
Well, that one got a, thank goodness, roll over the front iron. Here's McKaig with it for Herman. Works it inside to Anderson. Anderson blocked, but a foul whistled on Matt McDaniel.
Huh.
Well, they didn't give it to McDaniel. They gave it to Starks.
And that's his third.
And he's asking, what? I wasn't even there. And the first shot's good for Trent Anderson.
Interesting.
He was as surprised as I was that it was on him, and the shot's good. 27-19. 8-point game. Timeout on the floor. 2:02 to go in the third quarter. Bowling Green trails Hermann 27-19 from the championship at the Montgomery County Invitational on Eagle 102.
Hi, this is John. I'm one of the pharmacists you see at Family Drug in Louisiana and the Bowling Green Pharmacy. We're right here with personal and prompt service, giving you the answers about your medications. If you're new in town, come get acquainted. If you're one of our regulars, thank you. You are always welcome to come in and just say hi. The right people, the right service, right downtown. Family Drug, 3rd in Georgia in Louisiana, and the Bowling Green Pharmacy on the square in Bowling Green.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. So easy, anyone can use them. Once you try it, you'll just have to buy it. Stop by Bowling Green Tractor to see how easy yard work can be. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
With 2:02 to go in the third quarter, Bowling Green trailing by 8, 27-19. Mark Froelich, Marianne Everhart. And Bowling Green needs a good possession here. Some sort of three-point play. Whether it be the three-pointer or the classic 2 and a foul. And a travel called on Cameron Worley.
Only the third turnover this half.
He doesn't like the call because Hermann got away with 3 steps earlier. But it was a travel. The other one just got missed. Now Worley has it go to the floor. Picked up by Callahan and taken by Cameron Worley. Here's a 3 for Dieters. Rims out. And the ball picked up by Boyd Phillips.
A problem there was nobody under the basket for the Bobcats to rebound that one.
With it is Seth Hackman. Hackman lays it in for Trent Anderson. Anderson going to try and spin on McDaniel. Goes to the hoop and scores. Back to a 10-point lead for the Bearcats. Final minute 5 of the third quarter. Dieters comes across the line very slowly to Starks. Now for Callahan. Callahan back up top for Cameron Worley. Worley, he's going to go to the hoop. Lay it off the glass, cut it too sharp.
Was looking for the foul and didn't get it.
43 seconds to go, and with it in the backcourt is Chase McKay. Dieters all over him. To the near side, Parker Anderson up top. Over to Chase McKay on the far point. Dieters still on him. Tips it and steals it. 1-on-2. He scores. Evan Dieters on the fast break. 8-point game. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Do it again. Get that ball, Michael. To the near side for Parker Anderson, down to 8 seconds and thrown away.
Austin Callahan tips it out of bounds after he glanced up at the clock to see exactly how close they were, and there's only 8 seconds left in this quarter.
8-point lead for Hermann. They'll have the ball with 8.3 on the clock. And it'll be Carter Haymeyer to inbound at the end of his own bench. Or between his bench and the scorer's table. However you want to look at it. Haymeyer gets it into McKay. Almost losing it was Trent Anderson over to the far side. A 3 ball is well off the mark. Here's another, and it hits the air ducts on this buzzer beater attempt from three-quarter court. 8 minutes left in this ball game in regulation, 29-21. Bowling Green trails Hermann on Eagle 102.
Crossroads General Store in Montgomery City is your home for BP Fuel and Champs Chicken. When you're heading out to support your favorite team, stop by and fill up the vehicle tank and your stomach. Crossroads General Store along Highway 19 in Montgomery City, the friendliest place in town.
The Mercantile Bank in Louisiana says now's the time to sign up for online banking and bill pay. You won't have to get out in the weather. With online banking, you can bank day or night from your home, office, or anywhere with internet access. Check account balances, view checks, and much more. Stop in today to learn more about online banking and bill pay at the Mercantile Bank, downtown Louisiana. Your hometown bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pike County Mutual Insurance, Pogue Ford, and Bank of Louisiana.
After tonight, the next action for the Bobcat boys is Tuesday against Wright City. The girls host Wright City on Monday. Our next games on Eagle 102 will be at Clopton on Tuesday and Thursday. On Tuesday, they'll host Canton, and on Thursday, they'll host Ellsbury, and that's always fun when Clopton and Ellsbury get together.
It's like a Clopton-Silex game. So Clopton, those rivalry games are always the best.
And it seems to have picked up even more since Clopton and Ellsbury started playing football together.
On the boys' side, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, even the girls' side. They see a lot of each other in the stands and everything.
Yeah, they do.
All right, Hermann with the ball to start quarter number 4 with a lead, and the ball is stolen by Niemeyer and picked up by Dieters. And George is a little hobbled. I think he may have banged his knee on the floor. Here's Cameron Worley.
Those knees on the floor hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
You were trying that out earlier.
Yeah, I tried it on the concrete, though. And that was on Trent Anderson.
2-shot foul, no basket. 29-21. Worley, the guy you want shooting free throws, is at the line. The first one is short.
So we're just going to go down and talk to Cameron's mom and dad, who are sitting right down here below me, and ask him how long he's got to be in the gym tomorrow shooting free throws.
In the driveway, in the gym, he's going to be shooting free throws everywhere. He makes the second one. And it's a 7-point game. Got to get it in, and they do, to Carter Haymeyer in the backcourt. Token pressure as they come across the line. To the near side for Chase McKeag. McKeag spins about 3 times against Dieters, then gives the ball off to Haymeyer. Haymeyer back to McKeag on the near side, touch pass, and that one goes off the glass and in for Trent Anderson.
Tell you what, he's been their scoring force all night tonight. They're just going to have to shut him down, find a way to shut him down here in the second half. Nobody else has put points on the board.
Well, he didn't have to do much work. That was all the pass. That was a great setup. 6:57 to go in regulation. To the near side for Callahan, over to the far side. Dieters fakes a 3, now drives center of the lane, and that one rimmed out. That was halfway down.
Oh.
Halfway down and rims back out. Oh, my goodness. Just no shooter's luck tonight.
So, Mark, just so you know, we got a little bit of a correction because Marianne can't read when she passed you the information. Actually, the Bowling Green boys play Monday night, and the Bowling Green girls play Tuesday night.
All right.
Yeah. So I told you backwards.
Okay. 6:28 to play. But our games don't change.
Our games don't change. In case, we hope to see the fans at all the games.
Exactly.
And we'll make sure you go to the right game.
With it is Anderson. Kicks it back and around. Here's a 3 from the far side, and that hurts. Boyd Phillips puts it in for 3.
And now 12 points is the largest lead of the night by Hermann.
Here's Starks with 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Bowling Green's going to have to start making their move soon. Here's Worley to Dieters.
Oh, there you go, Dieters. Just drain that one.
Almost Voigt locked it. George with the putback. Niemeyer is good.
That was just a pass, right?
Pass off glass.
Yep.
I doubt we can
convince the scorekeeper of that.
Yeah. To the near side, here's Boyd Phillips. Phillips gives it to Haymeyer. Now to the far side for Seth Hackman. Hackman to the hoop. He puts it in.
First field goal scored tonight by someone. Oh, nope, never mind. Boyd Phillips had a 3-shot earlier. My bad.
All right, here's Dieters from just inside 3. He puts it in. And a timeout taken. And we're going to have a technical. A technical called on Boyd Phillips.
And now he's pushing his own player around.
He slammed the ball and it went almost all the way up to the ceiling. Oh, they called a foul on Phillips first on the shot, I guess. So, Starks picks up a personal. So Starks got a foul, and then a technical on Phillips. So did the basket count?
Well, it should. So they're discussing whether Phillips should get the 2 on their end.
Well, it's a 1-and-1, and Haymeyer will shoot.
Well, no, it should be 2 because it's 10. Oh, sorry, wrong team. I got backwards again. Ignore me. I'll stand over here and just keep score.
And he hits the first. So the lead is 11.
Ooh, fun times.
So Haymeyer gets one more shot since he made the front half. And then we're going to shoot at the other end, the technical, and Bowling Green will get the ball. So Cameron Worley will shoot for the technical foul on Boyd Phillips for spiking that ball. I mean, that was a Gronk spike. It went almost all the way to the ceiling. He hits the first. And it was the third foul on Phillips. And he made 1 of 2. So still a 10-point advantage, but Bowling Green has the ball with 5:14 to go.
I thought we were taking a timeout.
Well, that's what I thought, but it was just a whistle on the foul on Starks after the bucket went in.
Okay. Glad somebody's keeping me straight.
Here's Starks with it. He goes high off the back iron, no good. Rebound, 2 Bearcats fighting for it, and they do eventually get it. McKeag, now a shot, wild shot, and the rebound pulled down by Dieters. Pace picking up. Here's a Worley 3, it's no good. Niemeyer the putback, no, but a foul whistled on number 23, Trey Anderson.
And that'll be his second. While they head to the free throw line, I want to thank Ann Lane Boutique, Bouquet Floors, Cozy Sea Campground, Carol Rose's Bridal, and Paul's Shoe Card, Bowling Green State Farm Agent, all sponsors of championship basketball tonight, right here on KJFM.
37-27, and Niemeyer makes it a 9-point game.
Let's make it an 8-point game.
As Anderson and Anderson change spots. And he hit them both. So let's get George to the line a little more often. Now a substitution. Boyd Phillips back in.
And I really think that is one of the big key differences tonight is George not being on the floor because of foul trouble early in the first half. And he's kind of been playing a little gingerly here in the second, but he is such a big difference underneath the basket. And then when you can get to the free throw line and make your free throw shots, that's a huge difference.
You can already see that kneecap swelling up from when he banged it on the floor. Up top for Haymeyer, over to the far side for McKeag. And another whistle. The official's going to call a timeout.
Looks like Trent Anderson may have rolled his ankle. They're going to have to get him off to the side. Have somebody look at him.
And the girls coach and another assistant will take a look at him. And they go all the way to the backcourt for Seth Hackman. Hackman now for Holden Ash. Bounce pass near side for Hackman. To the near side as they run a little clock. Here's Holden Ash up top and around to the far side for Haymeyer. And that's stolen by Niemeyer. He has to give up his dribble, gives it out of Callahan back to Dieters, and they'll set the offense. Midway point of this fourth quarter. Here's George Niemeyer. Back to Michael Starks and to Cameron Worley. Worley says, go over there, Austin. Worley, couldn't get it. Back iron.
Oh.
Out, and then off the head. They're going to say it was out of bounds. Last touch by McKeag.
Yep. They'll take that.
As he went flying, and he's coming up a little lame.
And out of all of them, it should be George Niemeyer after he got kicked in the head.
I think he got kicked in the head, and then the ball spiked off his head. That's double damage. Here's Dieters, top of the key for three and short. Foul your shot. He could have had that rebound easy. And a timeout taken by Hermann with 3:39 to play in the fourth. 37-29, the Bearcats lead the Bobcats from the Montgomery County Invitational on Eagle 102.
Some people just have a knack for being there when you need them the most. Like your third grade classmate who sticks up for you against that bully. The neighbor who gives you a jump start. And the friend who chases away that flock of geese at your outdoor wedding. Your State Farm agent has your back too, through good times and the not so good. And who's got your agent's back? State Farm, the company people have trusted for more than 90 years. We're here to help life go right.
Visit Cindy Blaylock Agency in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Outlaw Lawn and Landscaping, Young Enterprises Incorporated, Crossroads General Store, and the Twin Pike Family YMCA.
37-29. Looks like the injured Hermann player is back on the bench. A little extra tape applied by the coaching staff, and he should be good to go.
Well, Mark, what an interesting last about 2 minutes.
Back, forth, bodies flying.
Technicals given.
Yeah.
I think it's the first technical of the tournament that we know of.
That I've seen.
That I thought.
I think we've seen every between the two of us, we've seen every game but two.
So, yeah, so I think so.
And that pass was tipped, but all the way back out. It was flying around back to McKay, who initially, and then he has his feet slip out from under him. A big block, and Bowling Green finally comes away with it. Stark, spin move to the hoop. No, too hard off the glass. Here's Callahan, no, but Austin will head to the line.
Well, they need to, real quick, while they're shooting free throws down here, they need to take care of that spot down there on the floor.
Vineyard, Coach Josh Vineyard is incensed, calling Seth Hackman over.
Well, that is the fourth foul on McKay.
So that's their third player with 4 fouls, isn't it? And unfortunately, Callahan can't hit the first.
And well, as I was saying, Bowling Green's free throw shooting woes continue.
Second shot no good either. He gets the rebound though. Callahan can't hit that either. Here's Anderson. He's got to shoot that like it's a little screen pass or something. He's pretty good at those.
You know, Mark, if I count up the missed free throws in this basketball game by Bowling Green, they'd be winning now.
That's what I figured. It's not been great tonight. And a foul whistled against Callahan.
Got a hand in there underneath.
Austin pleaded his case, saying he hooked me, not me hook him.
So the Bobcats have missed 11 free throws tonight.
That's a lot of points left on the table.
Especially when you're down 8.
And the shot is good. (38-29). And he hit them both, and it's a 10-point game.
Herman's led by as many as 12, but basically the whole night has been right around 10.
To the near side for Starks. Starks to Dieters. What's the biggest lead? A dozen?
Yes.
Backdoor to George, and he puts it in. Good pass by Dieters, and a good finish by George Niemeyer. 8-point game. 2:27 to play. Steal, Callahan, he goes to the hoop and scores. Callahan, big steal and finish. And a timeout taken by Hermann. 2:17 to go, 39-33. The Bearcats lead the Bowling Green Bobcats in the championship of the Montgomery County Invitational on Eagle 102.
Hi, this is Pam Todd Watts with Todd Watts Realty, proudly supporting area youth on KJFM Radio. Todd Watts Realty, list, sell, become friends.
When you're ready to purchase your next vehicle, visit Pogue Ford in Bowling Green and enjoy your next buying experience. At Pogue, they go the extra mile to make sure you walk away with more than just a car or a truck. They'll give you an automotive home. Pogue Ford has the new or pre-owned vehicle you're looking for, and if they don't, they'll find it. Plus, they're available for all your automotive service needs. Pogue Ford, Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Insurance.
The student section's having a little cheer off.
Well, they are, but I think the best part of this whole thing, Mark, is former Clopton Lady Hawk Brooklyn Starks is over there right across from us cheering with the Bowling Green cheerleaders. Of course, she is the aunt of Michael Stark, so obviously good reason. But she was making it very, very known that she was cheering those Bobcat cheers. So,
well, there you go.
She may be doing a little coaching over there on the far side, I'm not going to lie.
That might be happening. Michael's uncle has been watching from Texas on KJFM Eagle102.net all week, too.
Well, so glad to have him along. You're probably somewhere where it's much warmer.
39-33. Bowling Green down by just 6 with 2:17 to play. And the official trying to get the other official's attention. You good? You good? You ready? All right, let's go. 3-man crew here for this championship game. That's a touchdown pass there and a foul whistled against. No foul on Dieters. Out of bounds, back to the Bobcats.
Cow.
As Ash can't believe that wasn't called.
I don't think the Hermann coach can believe that wasn't called either.
I can't believe it wasn't called.
Whatever works.
Yep, here's Starks on the far side. Michael going to drive center of the lane, looking for some room, and he's blocked. Ball goes to the floor, and he's going to pick up a foul. No, a travel! Oh, my gosh! They call a travel on Anderson.
Oh, there's a very good possibility we could see another technical.
Josh Vineyard is absolutely beside himself.
And they're talking with him now. And I do believe after both of those, he has a right to defend his players on this one because, you know, those are both.
And he's saying that's two. That's two right there.
Right there. Back to back. Back to back. So.
Well, they let him say his piece.
And that's all you can ask for.
He kept it calm. Here's Worley with it on the far side for the Bobcats. Even 2 minutes to go. Cam can't hit. Niemeyer the rebound. Back to Worley. Worley off the bottom of the backboard, out of bounds, and back to Hermann.
Well,
if they would have pointed the other direction, this place would have come apart.
Yeah, it would have. We probably would have had to start holding down tables and equipment and stuff because.
Long pass again, and Worley is taken out.
Worley and holy cow, and is it Haymeyer?
Yeah, it was Haymeyer.
Holy cow, they were both airborne. I was really scared Roman's head was coming down the stairs over there.
They say last touch by the Bobcats. The officials come together just to make sure.
And it probably was.
Oh, yeah.
But for the love, boys, knock that off. The season is still so young.
You said these are two spirited teams, and now a layup is good. And I tell you what, Dieters stopped to help up a Hermann player and missed his assignment.
He did, and it's going to cost Cameron Worley his third foul.
Basket's good.
So looking for the old-fashioned three-point play is
sometimes
McKay.
Sportsmanship has to go out the window. And he can't complete the three-point play, but they get the rebound for Anderson. So the possession continues. This could be a 4-point possession and kill some clock. That's what they're trying to do right now. Ash back to McKay to the near side for Phillips, and a whistle and a foul.
And that'll be George Niemeyer's fourth. That's probably not who Coach McCann wanted to do the fouling, but they tried to do a foul a little earlier, and it didn't work so well. And this is Boyd Phillips' first trip to the free throw line.
He could make it a 10-point game again. with 1:29 to play. He hits the first. So it's a 3-possession, 3 threes to tie right now. And now they need more. Here's Dieters up the floor. Gives it to Worley. Worley to the hoop and scores.
And gotta say, Mark, this is exactly what we expect out of a championship basketball game.
Uh-huh.
They definitely did not disappoint their fans on either side.
Starks almost got the steal, and now a timeout taken. Timeout taken. 1:10 to go. 43-35, the Bearcats lead the Bobcats here in the fourth quarter of the championship game from Montgomery on Eagle 102.
Liggins Flooring in Bowling Green offers Dreamweaver stain-proof carpet, new waterproof plank flooring, plus Novus hardwood and Trutex vinyl. Liggins Flooring at 705 Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green. Big enough to get the job done, small enough to care.
Bank from anywhere with Bank of Louisiana's new Freedom Checking account. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, and free access to all of our mobile and online banking services like mobile check deposit, text banking, and online bill pay. Bank on your own terms with Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana. Stop by either Bank of Louisiana location today for more details or to open an account. Bank of Louisiana, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Phone data rates may still apply. Check with your carrier for details. Freedom Checking from Bank of Louisiana.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pam Todd Watts Realty, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, and All Parts.
43-35, Hermann leads Bowling Green in this championship game.
Wow. That's about really the only thing I can say at this point is wow.
You know, this is not your typical 8-point game with 1:10. This has been really, even for most of the game. The lead was built by Hermann early, and it's been back and forth ever since. Kind of maintaining that to 8 to up to 12-point advantage. Most of the time it's been between 8 and 10, though. George Niemeyer, a steal. Bowling Green has life.
That's his
Worley.
That's his fourth steal this half.
Worley fouled on his way to the basket. It's still a 2-shot foul, and that's the 5th on Chase McKay.
Now the kid, Cameron Worley, at this point needs to dig deep here. His team needs these 2 free throws in the worst way. And I would hate to say that his parents are going to make him walk home if he doesn't make it, but...
Well, you want to make the first one, that's for sure. And he's long on that.
It's okay, Cameron. I'll give you a ride.
43-35. So McKay is fouled out. Second shot is short. He missed them both. Tipped up and taken by Dieters. He'll take the 3.
It's short.
It's short. Niemeyer the rebound, and George and the foul. 43-37. This one's not over yet.
Ooh.
Niemeyer at the line. 56.3 seconds to go. And the shot rims out. The rebound, Worley, but his tip-up was no good. And now, is that Starks or Worley that's going to pick up the personal? It's Worley.
No, it's George Niemeyer.
And
that's his 5th.
Yeah, Worley was probably the best option to take that foul, wasn't it?
Yes.
So George fouls out.
And that's a shame because he was such a big part of this comeback tonight.
And at the line is Trent Anderson. And his first shot is good.
He's missed only 2 free throws this half. And he shot a lot.
And for an 8-point lead, he made them both. Dieters Across the line. Off the glass, no. Tip up and taken away as Bowen into the ball game commits the personal.
And he's going to walk Anderson right back down to the other end to do it again.
.3 seconds to go, and he hits these. It's a 10-point lead again.
And not saying you can't score 10 points in that 44 seconds, but based on the way things are going tonight, it's highly unlikely.
Well, this is Scott Kragerland, and I seem to remember Ellsbury putting together a comeback like that at the Bowling Green tournament one year.
They did. Bowling Green down by 9.
In about 15 seconds, too. Here's Starks, center of the lane. He can't hit. Bowling Green just taking these off-balance shots right now. Starks a steal. Blocked and taken by Hackman. And he'll head back to the line. 27.6 seconds. And it's on Bowen again. So Hackman to the line. 6'3" sophomore. Looks more like 6'1". And the shot is no good. Second shot is good. Got a shooter's touch there to make it a 10-point game. Across the line, long three. That one's no good. And the rebound pulled down by Ash, and he'll go to the line. Drew Bowen, his third foul. And the Bobcats look like they're going to come up just short in this championship game.
It's Holden Ash's second trip to the charity stripe tonight. He is 1 for 2.
Only Bobcats in the blocks, as everyone else for Hermann playing defense, and the first shot is no good. So the lead stays at 10. Second shot for Holden Ash is no good. Dieters the rebound, 20 seconds to go. Gavin to the hoop. He can't hit. Boy, those runners have just not amounted to much tonight. And now Drew Bowen will head to the line. Foul on number 11, Boyd Phillips, his fourth. Yeah. No technical after this one. And the first shot's no good. 13.5 seconds to go after this second shot by Drew Bowen. That one's no good. Rebound. Starks bounced off 2 men, and then it goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Hermann ball. 11.8 remains. Bowling Green will finish second. As the slow clap begins. Well, now it's not a slow clap anymore. 10 seconds to go. Across the line is Holden Nash, and he'll hold on to the ball and seal this championship. 47-37 our final. Bowling Green finishes second. Hermann, your champions in the 49th edition of this Montgomery County Invitational. We'll be back with the postgame show after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up. Sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
The human body can run like a well-oiled machine, but just like machines, they occasionally need attention.
A lot of times because of accidents, injuries, or even general wear and tear, the body breaks down. This is Keith Oakes, Director of the Physical Therapy Department at Pike County Memorial Hospital. That's where therapy services can get you back to normal, daily activities. Don't let pain keep you from enjoying life. Let PCMH's team focus on your recovery so you can focus on what matters to you. Pike County Memorial Hospital, community-owned, nationally known.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Craig's Truck and Tractor, just off of Highway 54 in Vandalia, is your home for semi-truck, medium and heavy truck repair, along with agriculture equipment repair. Craig's Truck and Tractor is also a proud sponsor of area high school sports. Best of luck to all the area teams this season from everybody at Craig's Truck and Tractor in Vandalia.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
And they're announcing the all-tournament team right now. John Adams from Fulton. Let's see, have we gotten anyone local yet? Now a Montgomery County player. Cameron Worley named to the all-tournament team. And the MVP, Trent Anderson from Hermann, as they win the championship by 10 points. Presented his MVP medal by Scott Krager, the head basketball coach for Montgomery County. And everyone else that was on the team must not be here. A New Haven player.
So I got John Adams from Fulton, New Haven, Luke Gerliman, Clopton, Malik McPike, Montgomery County, Carson Parker, Bowling Green, Cameron Worley, and again the MVP, Trent Anderson from Hermann.
All right, so Malik got on the team as well after his great play in this tournament. So Bowling Green finishes 10 points short in this championship game, and that's a lead that Hermann built pretty early on, and Bowling Green just couldn't chip all the way away. They got within 6 there in the fourth quarter, but that's all the closer they could get. As just had a lot of trouble penetrating the lane. The 3-ball really wasn't there, and free throws were not good.
No, speaking of that, as I was figuring up, I don't have Hermann's done, but Bowling Green 6 for 25 from the charity stripe tonight.
Just 6 of 25. That is not great.
That is your difference in the basketball game.
Yeah, 47-37 our final. We'll finish tallying everything up, come back with the final numbers, and wrap up this Montgomery County Invitational after this on Eagle 102.
No wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
It's good to aim high, and sports can help children reach their goals. Join Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green and Farm Mutual Insurance in supporting local athletes. Be sure to catch all the action this sports season. Pike County Mutual Insurance salutes young local athletes and wishes them well. And they look forward to protecting these young adults with strong insurance coverage during what is sure to be a bright future. Pike County Mutual Insurance in Bowling Green.
Mike's Tire and Service Center in Bowling Green is your oil change specialist. Right now, get a Havoline conventional oil change for only $30 or a full synthetic change for $50. Dexos approved up to 6 quarts, and the best part, free pickup and delivery. Remember, Mike's does truck, trailer, and tire repair, brakes, PMs inspections, and roadside assistance. Give the friendly folks at Mike's Tire and Service Center a call for more information, 324-3389, or stop by and see the gang at 915 Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
Spring
Hollow Coffee, just off the square in Bowling Green, has the perfect gift ready for that special coffee drinker in your life. Check out the assortment of Christmas gift baskets starting at just $6. Plus, Spring Hollow has fun t-shirts available for purchase, and when all else fails, a gift certificate is the perfect stocking stuffer. Spring Hollow Coffee on Church Street in Bowling Green.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Mike's Tire and Service Center, and Kathy Clean.
47-37 our final here tonight as Bowling Green falls in the championship at Montgomery County. But they had that great upset victory in the semifinal. Got a great win over Clopton in the opening round. So a 2-1 week for the Bobcats and finished second in this tournament. That's a good way to start the season.
It is. And, we were talking a little bit. I had time to figure it up. As I mentioned, Bowling Green was 6 for 25 from the charity stripe. Hermann was 16 for 26.
That's a little bit better.
So
that's a little bit better.
There's 10 points difference there. And what did they win by? 10 points.
10 points, exactly. So Bowling Green Falls, the third place game in the men's side went to Fulton, 58-53. That was the 1 seed over the 3 seed. Girls champion is Hermann. They won 61-45. So the Bearcats and Lady Bearcats win this tournament. It was the 49th edition for the men, 39th for the ladies. So congratulations to the Bearcats and their fans. And New Haven lost to Fulton in the ladies' third place game, 44-41 was our final there. You have all the final scoring numbers tallied up?
Well, yep. Leading the way tonight for Bowling Green was Cameron Worley. He put up 17 points again tonight, just 3 shy of that 20. Following a close second, and I say close, as George Niemeyer, because he didn't get much playing time. He ended up with 10 points on the night.
Yeah, between fouls and landing on his knee in there in the second half, he was used sparingly.
Gavin Dieters had 7, and Michael Starks with 3. Leading scoring, no shock to anybody here. Trent Anderson for Hermann had 15 points. Holden Ash had 12. Chase McKay had 6. Boyd Phillips and Seth Hackman each with 5, and Carter Haymeyer with 4.
So there's your scoring. 47-37 our final as Bowling Green falls to Hermann in the championship game. Hermann, your guys and girls champions here in 2019. So we wrap up the Montgomery County Invitational. Back to regular season play on Tuesday on KJFM. We'll be at Clopton as they host Canton in girls and boys action. And Thursday, back at Clopton again for that rivalry matchup with the Ellsbury boys and girls. So it's been a fun week.
It has. Again, can't thank Montgomery County enough for having us and letting us be a part of their family over here all week long. Special thanks to Mrs. Beatty in the hospitality room and her FCC, I think LA, I think I got it right.
Yeah, FCC LA, yeah.
Their class that provided food in the hospitality all week. Adam Floon, of course, has always been so gracious to us over here, along with all the staff at Montgomery County. So, again, big thanks to them. And, Mark, before we sign off this evening, championship basketball tonight on Eagle 102 was brought to you in part by Ann Lane Boutique, Bouquet Florist, Cozy Sea Campgrounds, Carol Rose's Bridal, and State Farm agent in Bowling Green, Paul Schucard.
Hermann continues to celebrate their championship, 47-37 over Bowling Green here tonight. For Marianne Everhart, Mark Froelich saying we'll see you soon right here on KJFM Eagle 102.
You've been listening to high school basketball on KJFM Radio. Eagle 102 sports coverage of high school hoops was brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Bank of Louisiana, Calumet of Missouri, Eolia Landscaping Supply, Hankey Construction, Bowling Green Chevrolet, the Bib Beach Funeral Homes LLC and Collier Funeral Home, Cellular and Satellite Center, Bowling Green Tractor, Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Banks of Missouri, Kathy Clean, JD Tire and Auto, Meyer Implement Company, By County Market in Louisiana, Craig's Truck and Tractor Service, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Bowling Green Insurance Agency, Family Drug, Ingram Plumbing, the Air Evac Life Team, Liggins Flooring, Bowling Green Pharmacy, by Old Tops Pawn Shop, Midwest Pest Professionals, Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice.